you throw a bad game, anger will not make you throw better. You know how you're able to throw, and you know that you can do it the next game. So get back out there, play your game, and at some point, it will get better. It's a game of a lot of swings of ups and downs.
Quickly guys, if you'd like to support the channel even more than watching videos, please subscribe.
Hi, my name is Kuhfuss, and I'm an ACL Pro. Sponsors are Swag Bags, GK Remodel, Mad City Cornhole, Rob's Appliance Services, and King's Throw.
This next part of the interview is the mental aspect of the game. Do you have any pre-game meditations, rituals, or anything that you do before a cornhole day?
Well, more of a routine lately this year for pro tournaments is we've been staying in a lot of Airbnbs, so my dad's able to make a very nice breakfast for me and the other people in the house, so that make sure that like I reiterate from before, make sure that I'm fueled up for the day and able to not fall asleep during a game of cornhole.
If you have a bad throw or a bad round, what do you do to bring it back together?
Bad for having a bad throw, you know, miss the first bag of the round or shank it. Just remember that next 3 bags in the hole is still a 9, and I mean a 9 isn't a bad average at all. So if you shank the 1 bag, you come back that round, you get the next round going, you're still doing plenty fine.
Your opponent is doing something annoying and it's affecting your game. What do you do?
As long as it's not breaking the rules.
What if it's breaking the rules?
If it's breaking the rules, if it shouldn't really be affecting me and it's just a very minor thing, I gotta just stop thinking about them so much and play my game. If their foot is a foot over the line, I gotta tell them to back it up, and then I will stare at your foot every bag and then tell you again. I will. Other than that, if it's not breaking the rules, once again, just take a timeout or something and just remind myself to focus on my own game, and what they're doing doesn't really matter to me.
Your partner in a blind draw is playing really badly. What do you do?
Kind of like taking a timeout and just going over, reassuring them, or see if I can get a couple points and encourage them in any way. Or if I can't quite get them to throw better, try some blocks, try to make up for it, get it the next game.
Your chosen partner, Trevor, is playing really badly. What do you do?
I look at him and say, I just need it this one time. Give me 2 points this one time. So the next time it comes up, one time. It's just this time. It's one time again. And it's just not thinking about anything else. Just get him to focus on what's happening right now and let him remember that he knows how to play the game really well.
Everybody knows the best way to get good at anything is to practice. If you would like to start practicing cornhole and you don't know where to start, you get bored during practice, or you've hit a plateau, click the link below for a free practice app and start making every shot you should. What do you want your partner to say to you when you're playing really bad?
Really, again, anything small about, you know, get this one, or just slowly build something up to, and not just all at once of just, and well, certainly don't yell at me. That's really almost anything positive, just a little small positive something. Get me to hit one shot, get me to hit another one. Just really small and simple stuff often does a lot. You know, it hurts when you suck and your partner just sits there and stares at you.
Do you play any mind games?
Mind games. Well, if you could call it a mind game, like, or if it's just a strategy, opponent shanks a bag, I'm gonna block you. And you're gonna have to figure out how to throw through a block. I'm not going to give you an open board to then let you figure it out yourself. Like, but mind games, like outside of the game, I don't really like to. I much prefer to play the game, beat you there, and not try any trickery or whatever.
Give an example where you believe someone was playing mind games with you and it either worked or it didn't work.
I've had games before where I'm shooting really well, I'm hitting all my shots, and a player will just constantly compliment me on how I'm throwing, to the point of like, but I didn't do anything that round. What? Or like constant fist bumps, like, you know, it's just trying to get in my head like that I am throwing really well and get my ego to boost up so that when I miss a shot I might get mad at myself. That kind of a thing I've seen multiple different times from people.
I believe the compliment mind game is the best mind game there is.
It's the greatest one you could ever use.
Do you wear headphones or anything to block out distractions?
I've tried it before, but I tend to more get lost in the music I'm listening to rather than it helping me focus on what I'm doing. Sometimes it might work, but I just find as a whole it doesn't generally, so don't end up doing it.
What do you do when your opponent is just sliding it right down the middle, every time just goes right in? What do you do?
I mean, you gotta try to block them. Like, I understand that a lot of people are really good at just sliding it in the hole, and you can probably keep up with them for a while. But at a point, if you're just bleeding points here and there continuously and you're getting down, you gotta try to stop them by blocking them. There's a reason there's defense in cornhole, so you gotta use it. If that doesn't work and it makes it worse, I guess just hope they miss. But yeah.
Is there anything that you would like to tell beginners all the way to pros about cornhole?
Big thing for a lot of people that play this game is getting frustrated when you're not perfect or however good you'd like to be at any given point. Like, okay, throw a 1 pound bag 27 feet and slide it in a hole. Can't seem too hard. But the consistency at which you have to do it at a top level is quite difficult. You throw a bad game, anger will not make you throw better. You know how you're able to throw, and you know that you can do it the next game. So get back out there, play your game, and at some point it will get better. It's a game of a lot of swings of ups and downs. Sometimes it will work, sometimes it won't. And just, if you need to, go practice.
Anything else you want to add?
When you get a new set of bags and you don't like them in like the first 2 weeks, it doesn't really tell you a whole lot. So if you want to keep trying a bag for a little bit longer, then go ahead. And honestly, buying a crap ton of bags won't exactly solve the problem right away. So if you try a bag and you think you might like it, make sure it's really good and broken in, and then try it for a bit. You don't have to suck for a tournament with them and go buy another set of bags, because now you're just never getting used to a set of bags. Because what I've found, I mean, I've never really switched around throwing bags. If you do the research and have an idea of what you want, your intuition will probably find you a bag that you like. And you should, like I said, you should try it maybe for a little bit longer than you're used to, and see if it works out.
If you've enjoyed this video, please subscribe to my channel. I've also created a free cornhole practice app. Click the link below for free access and start making every shot you should. I hope all 4 bags go in the hole, and see you next video.